What's going on, guys? Back here again with another episode of Mornings with Baris. And today is episode 8, I believe, right? Yeah, it should be episode 8, all right? And today's topic is going to be about keeping it simple, guys, all right? Keeping it simple. Before we start that, we're going to do our usual routine, right? We're going to do our breathing techniques. For those of you who are new, our breathing techniques are meant to bring us back into the present moment, all right? A lot of us, we wake up in the morning, we're still bothered by yesterday's thoughts. We're still bothered by, yesterday's situation. Or you may wake up and you're so into the future, you're thinking and creating and worrying about problems that might come tomorrow. So you're waking up today, worrying about tomorrow, and now that's going to put you in a stressful position for today. That's something we don't want to do, okay? So we do these breathing techniques so that way we can bring ourselves to the present. That way, whatever issues we have that's going on in our life, we don't need to worry about them, at least not right now. Right now, all we need to worry about is what we're doing right now, what we came here for, which is to watch this video, which is to watch me help you get through whatever situations you're going through, right? So let's breathe, let's bring ourselves to the present moment, and let's begin, all right? As always, we're gonna start with just 3 breaths, all right? We're gonna do 3 inhales, 3 exhales. When you inhale, you want to inhale for about 3 to 5 seconds, hold it for about 3 seconds, and then exhale for 3 to 5 seconds. And we're gonna do this 3 times, all right? I'm gonna do it with you. So, first and foremost, go ahead and just, wake yourself up, shake yourself off a little bit, get that blood pumping, just a little bit. Don't jump around, we're not dancing yet. The dancing is for the end, okay? All right, relax. And then you're gonna start with our first inhale, all right? Follow me. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Now, if you need to do that a couple more times to bring yourself down, to calm yourself down, go ahead and do it. You can pause the video and then push play when you're ready, okay? But for those of you who are done and you're good to go, let's start, all right? Today's episode, keep it simple, man. Keep it simple, okay? There's a lot going on. A lot of things are taking your attention, right? A lot of things are taking your attention. And maybe a lot of us, we're at the point now where we can't just sit down and just watch these things unfold. We can't just stand by and let people get hurt. We can't just sit here and just be like, turning the blind eye. A lot of us, no judgment, but a lot of us, we're so used to turning the blind eye. We're so used to turning a cheek. We're so used to looking away to pretend that we didn't see what we saw, to pretend that we don't see what's going on, but we can't do that anymore. We can't do that anymore. All of this stuff is so out there. All of this stuff is so in your face. All of this stuff is making so much noise that you can't ignore it anymore. You can't, all right? So maybe you're at the point now where you want to do something, right? Which is great. You want to do something about this. You want to figure out a way how we can start healing. We can start healing as a whole. Heal ourselves, heal this person, heal the community, heal the world, all right? Now, you're going to want to do a million things. You're going to have a million ideas because there's a million bad things going on. So you're going to try to find a million solutions and you're going to try to do a million things to make everything go away. I'm telling you right now, we need to keep it simple, okay? There's a lot going on. You're gonna overdo yourself. You're gonna overwork yourself. You're gonna bring yourself to a point to where you can't do anything. So I'm telling you right now, keep it simple, okay? The first thing you want to do, focus on what you can change. All right, like I just said, you're gonna hear about a lot of things. You're probably gonna have a lot of ideas. You got a lot of things you want to do. Focus on what you can change, okay? Certain things are gonna bother you because you're not gonna be able to do what you want to do about it. You know, you can't just storm the White House. I know what we just saw a couple of days ago. It's like, damn, I guess, what do you mean? Maybe we can storm the White House. Some group of people just did it, right? Yeah, but when we want to do these things, when we're trying to fix things, we obviously want to do it as positive as possible so we can have the least amount of repercussions as possible, right? You want to keep the peace while enforcing the law. You want to keep the peace while serving justice, right? So focus on what you can change, okay? What can you do right here, right now that can kind of cause a ripple effect? You know, what can you do right now? Fix the community around you. You know, okay, you want to start helping the world? Start with the people in your house. Are there people in your house who are not all the way there? Are there people in your house who have lost themselves because of everything that's going on? Start there. Start helping them. Start helping them. Help them heal through this. Help them get through this. And then that will cause a ripple effect. Then that person will be at a level where they can help the next person. And then that person help the next person. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to jump online. I know you guys see me do this. If you can do this, that's great too. But you don't have to do the biggest thing in the world in order to make a change. You don't have to do you don't have to be MLK, Martin Luther King. You don't have to be Martin Luther King. If you can and you want to be, I highly suggest you do that because we need more people like that. But you don't have to be like him in order to have the effect on the world that he had. You can start small. Remember, every little bit counts, okay? Everything adds up to the whole picture. Stay above the BS. Now, this one's gonna be common sense. You guys are gonna be like, obviously, I wanna stay above the BS. Why would I wanna be a part of everything? Why would I wanna keep it continuing? The thing is, Baris, how do you stay above the BS? You just say it like it's easy. No, look, I know it's not easy, but I'm saying because I need you to understand. We need to stay above the BS. Stay above all these negative things going on. Stay above all the negative feelings, okay? Stay above all these negative people. It's gonna be very easy. Right now is a very easy time to fall into the negative. It's happening so much around us. It's so easy to get drawn in by it. But I'm telling you, stay above it. How do you stay above the BS? Do one thing as best as you can. Not 1 million things that you can't even keep up with, all right? Focus on one thing. Focus on one thing that you can start doing today to make this world a better place. Maybe that's helping somebody. Maybe that's helping yourself. Maybe that's getting your priorities in check, okay? Focus on one thing. And that one thing that you're doing, give it your all. Okay, whatever that one thing is that you can focus on, that you can actually have the power to change, focus on that one thing and give it your all, okay? Stay above the BS. Stop focusing on all these negative things. Yes, social media, you're on social media and then you get hit by this news, you get hit by this article, you get hit by this post. Listen, stop focusing on that, okay? If you have to, do what I did. Start removing the things that don't bring you any joy. And that's with everything in your life, from person, place to thing, to social media, to online and all that. Start removing the things that no longer benefit you, okay? Like me on Instagram, I don't follow everybody. And I've said this in another video. I follow enough people to give me the information that I need about what's going on. So that way I'm not completely out of the loop and with my head in the sand, right? I follow people who give me enough to know what's going on. That way I can prepare myself. That way I can plan out my next move. But I do not sit there and I do not focus on the articles. I don't read into it. I don't try to figure things out. I don't allow it to get in me and make me feel negative, because that's what will happen. If I focus on the negative, I'm gonna start feeling the negative. I'm gonna start getting depressed. I'm gonna start feeling down on myself. I'm gonna start feeling like, oh my God, this world is dying. Nothing I can do to help it. No, I don't wanna feel like that. That's what will happen if I focus on the negative. So I don't. I focus on the one thing that I know I can change right now, and I give that my all. And for me in my life right now, it's this social media thing, right? And as you guys see, I'm on it. The posts keep coming. They're not always the best, they're not always the worst, but they keep coming, right? I just keep giving it my all. That's how I stay above the BS. I focus on the one thing that I'm trying to do in life, and I just keep going with it. I say no to anything that doesn't lead to where I'm trying to go. That's how I stay above the BS, okay? And it's not ignoring. I know what's going on. I see everything that's going on around me, in this world, in my world. I see it. I just choose to not focus on it. And you can do the same thing, okay? Another way, or I would say the best way to stay above all the BS in any part of life, in any aspect of life, focus on love. Love. Do everything with love. That's how you keep your vibration up, okay? A lot of you guys hear about vibrations, you know, you got to keep the high vibrations, you got to keep positive vibes at all time, positive thoughts at all time. How do you do that though, Baris? It's hard to do that when all this negative stuff is happening. It's hard to do that when I'm continuously getting negative news in my ears. How do I just focus on love? Love is not going to get me anywhere. I'm already in love and I have problems in my relationship when I'm in love. Listen, love is more than just, oh, I love you. No, it's like, it's an action, it's a feeling, it's a mindset, okay? Love is focusing on love and doing everything with love. What that means is everything you do, everything you touch, every time you speak, every time you act something out, you're being genuine with it. You are real with it. You are not faking anything. You don't have any ulterior motives. You don't have any hidden agendas. What you do is you're heartfelt about it. Your heart is in it. You're really doing it because you want to do it, okay? And that's how you stay. That's the number one way to stay above the BS. Do everything for love, everything with love, everything out of love. When you helping somebody, when you're speaking to somebody, come from a genuine place, come from your heart. You know what I'm saying? Have the traits of love. What are the traits of love? Being compassionate, being understanding, being patient, basically all the positive qualities in life. You have to keep those in you. Keep those, and when you do things, make sure those come out, okay? You're gonna be like, Baris, it's hard. It's hard. These people they're hurting me. They're bringing me pain. They're making me stress, unnecessary stress. How can I continue to be compassionate towards them? How can I continue to be patient when all this bad stuff is holding me down and the pressure on my shoulders? You just gotta do it. There is no secret to it. There is no formula for it. There's no cheat sheet. You just gotta do it. It's as simple as that. Now, if you're not used to showing love to somebody who brings you BS, if you're not used to it, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna make you feel like, what the heck? Like, why would I be positive around this negative guy? But I'm telling you, it's something you're gonna have to actually do. And when you start doing it and you start getting used to it, it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be easier. And then that's how you stay above negative vibes. That's how negative vibes are down here. They bring you down, right? They put pressure on you. So the negative vibes, they push you down. And you need to stay positive to be above it. You have to. You gotta be able to put the BS to the side. When they come at you with some negative stuff, like people come at you with attitudes, or they come at you with this dumb stuff, you gotta be able to look past it. You gotta be able to dodge it. You gotta be able to be like, oh yeah, they tried to hit me with that, but I did that that Matrix, right? The Matrix, and it went over me like that. That's how you gotta be. And then sometimes you gotta pretend like you didn't see what just happened. Not saying you're ignoring it, but you know that they're trying to get up under your skin. You know that they're trying to make you have a reaction. You have to pretend like you didn't see that. You have to pretend like it didn't affect you. And to some of you, you might be like, if I'm pretending, that's fake. You know what I'm saying? It's not real, because those are not my real feelings. Yeah, it's fake now, but sometimes you gotta fake it to make it. You know what I'm saying? So you may have to fake it for right now, but you're getting yourself used to something that you are not used to. That's why it seems fake, okay? But the more you practice, practice makes perfect. And then you'll see, bro, when you start, what is that saying? The energy you put out is the energy you receive. So even though negative keeps coming to you, if you keep putting out positive vibes, you be compassionate, you be understanding, you be patient, and you just keep smiling through the BS, the negative is not gonna want to keep coming to you, because the light will overpower the dark. So when them dark spirits and them dark feelings keep coming at you, and you keep putting out light, they're not gonna want to be around it, and they're gonna slowly fade away. And then that light that you're putting out is gonna cause an opening for more light to come in. You get what I'm saying? And then that's how you put out love, you receive love. And then in the midst of the darkness, in the depths of the shallows, you will still be protected by the light and the love if you continue putting out light and love, no matter how much negative is around you. Does that make sense? I know I probably threw some of you off with that, but focus on love, man. Do everything out of love, for love, with love, and you'll stay above the negative. That's exactly what I do. No, it's not easy. Yes, it'll be hard starting out, but it does get better. You get stronger with it. You get more real with it, and it just becomes automatic. Okay? So let's recap real quick. Keep it simple. Don't try to do. You don't have to do the biggest thing in order to make a big effect. No, little steps count because they all add up to the total. Okay? So even if you can't do anything big, that's fine. Do a lot of little things. It's the same thing. Or just do one little thing every day. You don't have to do the most. All right? Stay above the BS. What's one of the best ways to stay above the BS? Focus on what you can change. Stop worrying about the things you can't change. Okay? If you can, do what you can about it. But if you can't change it, if it ends up, you don't end up doing what you thought you could do about it, don't kill yourself over it. Understand that maybe it's just not your time for it right now. So let it go and focus on the things that you can change. The things around you right here, right now, fix those. And that will lead you to a point to be able to fix the things that you can't fix right now. Okay? Do one thing the best you can instead of a million things, instead of half-assing a million things. Just do one thing, bro. Focus on one thing and put your all into it. Say no to everything else that doesn't lead you to where you're trying to go. And that includes person, place, or thing. If you gotta let it go, let it go. If it brings you more pain than joy, let it go. And focus on love. Do everything with love, out of love, for love. All right, and we just explained that. So that's it, guys. Just keep it simple. That's what I do. That's what I do. I focus on what I need to focus on. I hear what I need to hear about what's going on around me, and that's it. I don't focus on those things. I take what I need from it. I apply it to my life how I need to. I plan out my moves based on what's going on, and that's it. And I get back to what I need to focus on, and I keep going. That's it. Okay? I'm beating a dead horse. Anyway, let's end this how we usually end it. You know, we gotta do our little dance. Now, for those of you who are new to this, Mornings with Baris, I start the videos with the breathing techniques to calm us down and bring us to the now moment, right? And then we end it with dancing. Why do we end it with dancing? So we can just shake off whatever negative feelings we're feeling right now. We can just shake it all off, right? That's all it is. So go ahead. You know, just go ahead. If you don't want to dance, don't dance. Just bounce. You know, just shake, just jiggle. But you know me, and if you know me, you know I'm gonna do my dance. Yeah, follow your heart, baby. So just go ahead, shake off all that negative energy, shake off all those negative vibes, and tell the world, tell the universe that you are starting this morning on a positive note, on a positive vibe, positive thoughts at all times. No matter what bad news you hear today, no matter what negative people come around you, no matter what negative situation you find yourself into today, it doesn't matter. Keep those vibes up. Keep those positive thoughts at all times. Keep love at an all-time high. And none of that shit, none of that stuff will bother you. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah, I just shake it off. If it comes my way, I dodge it, just like that. Oh, they coming with some BS. Oh, I hop over it. Oh, they trying to come at me with some negative attitude. I tackle it. All right, metaphorically. I don't tackle it physically unless I really, really have to. Well, that's it, guys. As always, positive thoughts at all times, okay? Stop playing yourself. All right? You guys got this. Don't focus on any negative. Hear what you need to hear, and go ahead and plan your day out, but focus on what you need to focus on. Keep it simple. You don't have to do the most, okay? Keep it simple. Don't worry about these guys are doing so much to take over the world. I want to be like them. You don't have to do that. Do you. Be you, who you are, who you want to be. Be the genuine version of you, and make sure everything you do that comes out of you is genuine as well, and you'll receive that, baby. The universe will look out for you. God will take care of you, all right? Positive thoughts at all times. Stop playing yourself. Keep God first, and your heart in the right place. You'll always win. Yes, you can. You got this, baby. See you guys. Keep it simple.